Hello very much. My name is Katie, and today I'm going to be going through my scent goods. This video is inspired by Ethel Cain, who made a long video just like this, and I watched the whole thing by candlelight. It was beautiful and so calming, and honestly, I fall asleep to it so many times. I've pretty much memorized the first 40 minutes. It's the best. So I wanted to make my own, and going through my own perfumes and candles and other scented items around my house. So yeah, let's get into it. So, okay, first, I want to start with this. This one has been like my prized possession for a long time. It is the Maison Margiela. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but it's the Margiela perfume replica brand. Now, this one is Flower Market. This was always my favorite. It was so beautiful. The fragrance description is crisp petal freshness. I can't really smell it. I'm gonna have to, I should have gotten like flashcards or something that I could spray. I actually have some really close by. And also I'm a little sick, I'm so sorry. So that's gonna change the sound, but it's okay. Anyways, let's see. Yeah, oh, it's beautiful, super floral and good. Let me see, I got up the scent notes because I'm not good at like understanding scent notes. So online it says that the top notes are freesia and green leaves, which I don't really know what freesia is. Green leaves, like, I could think about it. I've seen green leaves before, so maybe that's it. But the middle notes are tuberose, which Ethel Cain in her video, she was talking about tuberose a lot, and there's a very like rose scent to this. It's strongly rose in my opinion. Maybe that's just because it's pink and I'm like, oh, it must be rose. Because there's also jasmine. There's jasmine sambac and Egyptian jasmine. So 2 types of jasmine. I can definitely smell that. With rose, there's tuberose and rose de mai, which is interesting. I have another, we'll get to this later, but I have a hand cream rose de mai, and I didn't know that was its own scent. But yeah, and then the base notes are peach, oak moss, and cedar. I don't have like a developed nose, to be honest. At the beginning of the year, I was really into this idea of like, I'm gonna smell things, I'm gonna smell everything that I can, and like develop my nose. And I even had like a little a Notion thing, like a list where I would like write all the scents that I smelled that day, but I didn't get very far. Maybe I'll bring it back, you know? Anyways, how did I get this perfume is a great question, because I got this, I was either a junior or a senior in high school, and I have a friend, I'm not gonna say her name, but she's so generous with gifts. She's like an amazing gift giver, and she obtained this perfume for me from Sephora. Now, normally this perfume is like $175. She got it and gave it to me, and so now it's mine. And of course, you know, it was a little bit, it didn't come full. So, okay, whatever. The point is, this is a gift from a friend, and I would keep it, you know, I'm from Northern California, and we have a lot of fires. So I remember the first fire, this went into my fire bag, and the fires since. I don't have it in my fire bag now because it's, you know, it's okay. My fire bag is full of journals. And I don't have a lid for this. There's no lid. I have to be very careful, especially like when moving. I have to be careful with this. But yes, this is definitely like one of my prized perfumes, my favorite. I don't wear it all the time, but I do love it. Excuse me, I'm sick, and I think I mentioned that already. Okay, the next one I'll show you was, I think this is my first perfume I ever got. This is crazy looking. Look at this bottle. This is the lid. It's this lady. She's slaying. So cool. And so the perfume is actually by Arbonne. which is a company that my grandma worked for. They sell makeup, and it's called the Dreamer. It's discontinued. Ooh, I can smell it just from there. I don't wear this one a lot because it's like very perfumey, if that makes sense. Like, I'm into like floral scents or interesting scents. Like, this one is like classic like perfume, if that makes sense. Let me see what the notes are. Okay, according to eBay, Fuji apple, yuzu zest, white cyclamen, and Australian sandalwood. So that is interesting. I don't know what most of those words mean. Oh, it also looks like Baltic amber. I want to know just like what amber smells like alone. I don't know what that smells like, but it would make sense. Yeah, and get the apple. I think that's, part of what makes it super perfumey. But yeah, I don't wear this one a lot, as I said. It's also it's almost empty. This one, I got it from her tester perfumes, because she would go around and do like these little parties where you would try all these makeup products. So like this has been tested a lot, so I got it when it was pretty empty. And I think I wore it a lot as a teenager, but I'm not sure because I don't have a huge scent memory associated with it. Like when I smell it, I'm not like, oh, I remember this time in my life. So that makes me think I didn't wear it a super bunch. But yeah, I love the packaging, and it's meaningful because it came from my grandma. It reminds me of my grandma, who was always very glamorous. So yeah, that's the Dreamer. Sorry about my sniffling. Next, this one's also really interesting. This is one of my favorites. This is Saguaro Cactus Perfume. It's a roller stick. Eau de Parfum. Eau de Parfum. Oh my god, it smells so good. It's super interesting. So the notes are agave, aloe, and moss. All of those are so interesting. And it's just like, I don't know, I've never smelled anything like this before. It's by Broken Top Brands. www.brokentopcandleco.com. So if you're interested, I think this was like $30 or less. And I got it there was like this traveling, like they call it like a junk show, but it was definitely like a high-end kind of flea market. Like, not even a flea market, it was just a bunch of sellers. Like, they came to this warehouse in Del Mar, and they sold a bunch of like higher end home decor, but it was like southern bohemian, if that makes sense. But I found this perfume there and I loved it. My grandma, the same grandma with the Dreamer perfume, actually bought it for me, and I'm so happy she did. It was so nice of her. It smells so good. And when I smell this, I'm definitely reminded of my time living down here where I'm living now, which is like San Diego, North County. I moved here when I was 23. Yeah, 23. So the ages of like 23 to 24, just like living down here. I've lived in Northern California my whole life, so it's like it's not like deserty down here, but it's more deserty than up north. So this perfume really reminds me of this time, even though I'm still here. And it also reminds me, I think, of my first date, or not my first date, the first time I met my boyfriend. We were at a like folk country, kind of bluegrass, not really, more folk country, concert in Del Mar, Sierra Farrell, and I was wearing this, and I've worn it a lot since, but it definitely reminds me of that day a lot. So yeah, that's Saguaro Cactus by Broken Top Candles. Excuse my sniffles. Next, I'll do this other roller perfume that I have. Now, as you can see, the label's really rubbed off. I've had this for a long time. In fact, I don't even remember when I got this. I think it was some kind of Christmas present from a family member. But yeah, it's Satya. There's a hair on it, sorry. Essential Oils by Natalie Fair Product or something. It's rubbed off, but I looked it up actually, and I found it. And let me see. Okay, yeah. It's called Mother Earth by Natalie Austin. NatalieAustinWellness.com. And it's very essential oil based. I don't know if it's actually a perfume. I guess it's not. It's not advertised as a perfume. It's advertised as an essential oil blend. And so it has vetiver, which I don't know what that smells like either. Like, I want to know. I would love to just like go to a place that has all of these like scents to try, like to smell and try and like compare and like commit to memory. What does vetiver smell like? What does, ylang ylang smell like? Like, I don't know, I'm super interested. And bergamot too. This one has ylang ylang, which I've noticed that's a scent that I really like. I think it's in a lot of perfumes that I have or want to have. And this one also has orange and patchouli and therapeutic grade fractionated coconut oil. So it's very cool. It's, I guess, a family run company. Satya, Satya. Got a lot of hairs on it. Please, I'm so sorry. But it honestly, very beautiful. I think this reminds me, it's not like a super strong memory, but when I smell it, it reminds me of back home in Santa Rosa, like, especially like going out to the beach. And I would say it reminds me of the time when I was like a senior in high school graduating. Like when things were starting to look up. My senior year really sucked for the first half, and then the second half it started to get better, and I started to get more spiritual and like also just like explore more and connect to the environment more. And this reminds me of that time, and it just smells so good. It smells like, you know, driving from Santa Rosa out to Bodega Bay, out to the coast. Okay. And then we have this. This is Amazing Grace by Philosophy. It is a small perfume. I've had this for a long time. This one also is very perfumey, if that makes sense. But I like this one. I actually wear it a lot. Maybe not as much anymore because I've gotten more perfume. But I used to wear it a lot. Let me find where I looked this up because I know I have the scent notes somewhere. Yeah, okay. Amazing Grace by Philosophy. So the scent notes, the top notes are bergamot and lily of the valley. So that's really interesting. I don't know what either of those smell like. But something like this. And there's base notes of musk, which is another one. I'm like, what does musk smell like? I know that that one's in a couple of the perfumes that I have, and it sounds interesting. I want to know what it smells like. It says some versions also incorporate notes like orange, grapefruit, freesia, jasmine, and rose, which is interesting. I feel like I do, you know, maybe it's just the lily that I'm smelling. But I feel like there's jasmine. I actually don't know. There's definitely a strong, when I smell it like that, there's a strong alcohol scent coming from it. But yeah, so I got this from another friend. Yeah, she gave it to me for my birthday. It was really sweet, and I still love it. I wear it a lot, so thank you. One more thing I realized about this one. I wanted to say, I love this scent, but it honestly, I don't think it smells good on me. Like, people talk about, like, oh, you have to make sure the perfume mixes with your skin and your natural scent. I don't think that this one does. Honestly, I think that this one, like, it smells so good by itself, but, like, if I wear it for a long time, it's not that it smells bad. I just don't think that it's, like, perfect mix for me. You know, I don't think it mix it. But it's so interesting and so good that I'm just gonna keep wearing it, you know? And I don't think it's like super strong on me. Like, I don't know. I'll have to ask someone. Let's see. I think I'm almost done with perfumes. Let me see. We're gonna do this one. I'm really excited. This one I just got recently. So I quit my job. That was a long and hard process, but it's really good for me. I don't totally know where I'm going next, but I'm in a safe place to be able to figure it out, luckily. But, so on that last day of work, I was meeting a friend in, there was like this big mall down in San Diego called UTC, and so we met there for dinner. It was like this old friend from kindergarten. It was awesome. Like, it was such a good dinner. I had such a great time. And then after, I was walking back to my car, and I saw a Lush, and I was going to talk about this later, but I'll just talk about it now. Pause on that perfume. There's this one perfume that I've wanted for so long. It's actually a body spray. It's the Twilight body spray. So I am obsessed with the Twilight bath bomb from Lush. It smells so good. A lot of times I'll just buy the bath bomb and just like keep it around. I might have it, but I don't know if I want to go up and grab it. It's okay, because I want to smell it so bad. But it's my favorite bath bomb, and it's my favorite scent. And in college, my roommate had a Twilight body spray, and I was like, oh my god, they make that in a body spray so I can actually like wear the scent instead of like rubbing the bath bomb powder on me. But then I looked and it was $45, and I have this thing where like if something's more expensive than I expect it to be, I'm like, oh, I can't buy it, and then I don't buy it, and then oftentimes I like regret it later because the thing goes away. This happened with like Lana Del Rey tickets in 2017. They were like $120, and I was like, oh, that's too expensive. And then she didn't tour for 5 years, and of course $120, like, that's to be expected. That's probably good for Lana. Anyways, same thing with this body spray. I was like, $45, I can't do it. I totally could have done it, whatever. Anyways, the day I went to see my friend, the day I quit my job, I was walking back to my car and I saw Lush, and I was like, oh, I want that body spray. That's a great celebration. So I went in, and I couldn't find it. They had a lot of body sprays, but they didn't have the Twilight one, and I asked, and she said she wasn't sure. And I asked if they still made it, and she was like, I don't know. Well, she said she wasn't sure. She knew that they didn't have it, so I was like, dang. Okay, I'll get it later. Maybe I'll get it online, but I really want it. That's been on my list for like 2 years. But so then they did have a whole perfume area in the Lush, and so I spent some time smelling it, getting to know it. There was one that I really liked. I forget what it was called, but it was like tobacco and leather, and I think I really like tobacco scents. Not enough to like buy one yet. I haven't found one that's like good enough to be like, oh, I want to buy it. But whenever I smell it in a store, I'm like, oh, that smells really good. I want like a tobacco scented candle one day. Anyways, but I did buy this solid perfume. So in Lush, their perfumes are like $150. I don't have that money to spend on perfumes right now, but this one was $18 for a solid perfume. You open it up. It's kind of like a push pop, so you like push from the bottom gently. There you go. And it comes up, and then you rub it on. It smells so good. It's very strong jasmine. That's the main thing. The little thing says, oh no, it doesn't say anything about jasmine. Oh yeah, okay, it does. Okay, it says, the little blurb on the front says, a perfume that will haunt your ex-lovers and attract new ones. No, I'm not really interested in all that, but I like the smell. So, what's inside counts. Seriously sexy jasmine, ylang ylang, and sandalwood. Perfect for come hither vibes, or indeed, for dirty weekends. Okay. I don't need all that. Let me see. Is it? Yeah, I guess it's sexy. it just smells good to me. I love the scent of jasmine, and apparently ylang ylang and maybe sandalwood. I think a lot of things have sandalwood. So this is really good. I've been wearing this a lot recently because I've only had it for like 2-3 weeks now. Now in that same trip, as I just said before, as I introduced earlier and then went on a tangent, we have the Milk Plus perfume by Commodity. So this is, I don't understand how this works. I should have researched this before the video, but Commodity has perfumes and they'll have the same perfume. This one is called Milk, but they'll have like Milk Bold, which is this one, Milk Outgoing, no, Milk Expressive, and then Milk, something that like says like internal or something. I don't know, I can look it up. But this one was really good. So yeah, I went to Sephora after Lush because I was like, well, I'm already here and there's a Sephora across the street and I want to smell more perfumes, and I wanted to see if they had any of the perfumes from the Ethel Cain video, because like watching that, as I'm sure you're watching this, you're like, okay, but what does that smell like? Now I'm curious, I'm dying to know. And so I was like, well, maybe they'll have the perfumes. They didn't, but they had other really interesting ones. And I was also looking, there's another perfume that I want to get, which I will share with you in a minute. But okay, yeah, so I got this one was $34. It's the travel size Commodity Milk Plus Bold. Let me see. I have the scents. Okay. Yeah, okay, actually, so this is my first gourmand perfume, which is really interesting. That means like, oh, it smells so good. So interesting. It's the first like food one. Like it tastes like, it smells edible. It has like food scents. So this one has marshmallow. Definitely smell the marshmallow. It also has tonka bean. I don't know what that smells like. And mahogany wood. And sesame and milk accord. I don't know what that is. Sorry, I'm looking online and it's the little AI overview at the top. It says, this is considered a beast mode fragrance due to its strong projection and longevity. Who wrote that? Interesting. Oh, it's often compared to another perfume that I have. I'll bring that one out next. Okay. It has also amber, firewood, and skin musk. So yeah, really interesting. I think this one is really actually good on me. Like it smells good on me. And that might be because there's skin musk in it. Maybe that's a thing that we all have. That's the skin scent. But it's really good. So this one's also unisex. Milk Commodity bold, expressive, and personal is the other one. I don't know what, let me see. Does anything come up? I don't know. I don't know if this is personal, keeps to herself, expressive is a tad more courageous, whereas bold is the extrovert of the three. So, again, it's not really actually describing the scent, it's describing the vibe. And a lot of perfume commercials do that, which is really interesting. There's this one Ologies episode on a podcast called The Ethics of Scent or something. I forget what the official title is called. But they talked about how they the ologist, the scientist who studies the ethics of smell in literature, talked about how she got really inspired by she noticed that perfume ads had a lot of they never described the actual scent. They were never like, oh, this is a rose, this is jasmine, this is tonka bean, which is I guess fair, because who knows what tonka bean smells like. Instead, they portrayed this what do you call it, vibe. They portrayed the vibe instead of describing the scent. Anyways, it smells so good. Marshmallow, I don't know. I'm excited that this is my first gourmand, and it's it's true. This is long-lasting and powerful. It's really good. I sprayed it that first day, and I was like, whoo, it lasted, like, through the night into the next morning. And I was like, damn, it honestly got a little much because I sprayed it a bunch of times in the store trying to figure out what I wanted. But, yeah, very good. This is by Commodity. So I got this and the Lush perfume, Lust, on the same day. And then also on that day, I happened to have lied about my birthday on my Sephora thing. I think I got this idea into my head a while ago where I was like, oh, I'll just make my birthday, like, throughout the year. So I'll just get, like, presents from all these different stores throughout the year instead of just one day on my birthday. Like, okay. But it totally backfired because she was ringing me up and she was like, when is your birthday? And I was like, I was thrown off by that. So I said, I think November 15th. And then I was like, wait, actually, I don't think I know it's November 15th. I don't know why I said that. And then she was like, well, it says on here that your birthday's August 15th. And I was like, well, I guess I thought wrong. I guess it is August 15th. But yeah, she was like, I mean, if you want to use your birthday present now, you can. And I was like, hell yeah, I don't go to Sephora a lot, so this is perfect. So the exciting thing is there was a bunch of perfumes in the thing, and they were out of the first perfume that I chose, which was like a designer brand. It was fine. But the second perfume, I got these two Cain perfumes, and I haven't worn them yet, but I've tested them. So this first one we have is Fleur Majesty Rose Royale 31, and the top notes include juicy pear, sweet peach, mandarin, and orange. Which, that's very interesting because it's like fleur, rose, but like, wait, those are the top notes. The heart of the fragrance blooms with rose, peony, violet, and magnolia. Okay, so I don't really know about the difference top, middle, base notes. So I'm thinking that perhaps by the heart of the fragrance, the middle notes are the most important. So, sorry. The top notes are probably just like, I don't know what I'm talking about. It's fine. We're gonna open it up. So the thing is, you have to be really careful opening it up, because you just pull it off. I don't know. Oh. Smells good. It smells honestly like a good smelling space. Like you go to a hotel. It smells like a good smelling hotel, or like a good smelling gym locker room, or like, I don't know, like it smells like the things that people use to make their space smell better. Yeah, there's also, okay, the base notes are vetiver, a signature accord from Cain, which is interesting because that last one had a milk accord, so it must do something with like the binding, or just like a signature like scent, like a proprietary something. But there's also vanilla, praline, and musk. Let me smell it one more time. Yeah, like I'm like, I want to go to gymnastics. When I smell this, it's like I want to go to gymnastics. So, yeah, interesting. And then we have this other one, also by Cain. It's Vanilla 28. So this is, I guess, another gourmand. It's a prominent vanilla scent. So let's see. Again, so dangerous to open. Got it. Okay. So I'm a little suspicious because it smells a lot like the other one, so perhaps I'm not getting the right. Oh no, okay. It does smell a little bit like the other one. Maybe they have the same accord in it, but the top notes are vanilla, orchid, and jasmine. I'm so sorry, I wish I wasn't sick. The middle notes are brown sugar, yep, and tonka bean, and I guess that's it. Where's the vanilla? I guess the vanilla orchid. I don't know what the hell that is. Sorry. Excuse my language. And amber, amberwood, musk, patchouli. Good. Okay. So yeah, I think both of these perfumes are really good for like, if you're like a dancer in like middle school or high school, and or like a gymnast, and like you're really into like maybe like the Paris aesthetic, or like the dance aesthetic, or like something like that, like, and you're girly, like these are good perfumes for you. I think like they're interesting. I don't know, I haven't worn them, so I can't give like a full review. I don't think I would pick these out. Like if I could smell a bunch of perfumes, I wouldn't buy these because they're not super interesting, and I really like interesting perfumes. But yeah, I think this would be really good for like those types of people. Okay, not that those types of people aren't interesting, they're very interesting because they're great at dancing and gymnastics, but you know what I mean. Okay. Then I have this. This is an out of commission thing. Out of commission perfume, i.e. I've had it way too long and it's expired. But this is the Imogen Rose Solid Perfume from Lush. Oh my god. Oh my god. It smells like sophomore year of high school. It smells just like sophomore year. It's crazy. Like getting ready for homecoming specifically. Like, wow. Okay, what are the... Okay, it's a damask rose fragrance with bergamot, vetiver, ambrette seed, tonka bean, and iris root. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Yeah, okay, I keep it around for moments like this, where I just want to smell something beautiful and good, and like just, you know, remember. Not that sophomore year was full of great memories, but, you know. Okay, we'll do this part quick. This was, honestly, no offense in Ethel Cain's video, but this was like, I didn't really love the scent discovery sets. I was kind of bored during that, so I'm just going to talk about my favorites. So, first of all, this is the replica Maison Margiela. Again, it's like my favorite perfume brand just because of, like, I discovered their Flower Market perfume really early on. And so I got this for my 24th birthday or my 23rd birthday. I'm going to say actually 23rd birthday. I bought this for myself. It was $40 from Sephora, and it's lasted me because I'm very careful with it. But, okay, I'm going to talk about the most interesting ones. So, first, Lazy Sunday Morning. This one is my favorite. I want this one in like a bigger one so bad, and that's what I was looking for when I went into Sephora. I was like, maybe if I could get like, I don't know, a travel sized one, I would love Lazy Sunday Morning. I can't smell it right now, but let me see. I'm so sorry. Oops. I sprayed that to the side. Okay. Oh, this smells so good. Excuse me. Okay, so this one is Lily of the Valley, white musks, iris, and ambrette seeds. So that's interesting because it's similar to this one, which also had ambrette seeds. And which one also had Lily of the Valley? I think it was this one. Which, honestly, I smell that. I smell that similarity between them. Oh my god, it smells so good. I think this one also smells really good on me too. Like when I wear it, I feel like after a while I still smell it and it still smells like, oh, so good. So I really want this one in a full one. So it's Lazy Sunday Morning and Twilight Body Spray. Those are my two big what I want next. So yeah, okay. Then what else? Under the Lemon Tree is that one. So I think it might be Autumn Vibes. Let me get another. Yeah, it's that one. Okay, Autumn Vibes. It's not a bad scent, But, okay, the thing is, the reason that I don't like it is it because it smells like this, like, flea spray that I got a while ago. Okay, so this is very traumatic. Not actually, but light trauma. Trauma light. Because I'm sensitive. So in 2022, 2022, I was like 21. I had my first apartment ever. I was paying $1,100 to live in a tiny room that didn't have windows. And the door had slits in it. It was like literally like a nursery, like a baby nursery. It was bad. Anyways, it's the most I've ever paid for rent ever. And it didn't have windows. Anyways, the apartment also had fleas. Like, randomly in the middle of the summer, fleas happened. I think they lived in the carpet. I think they were left over from the last tenant. But they only bit me. We didn't even have pets. That's the thing. They only bit me. They didn't bite my roommate. And I was, like, actually going insane. Like, I did not take it lightly. I was not calm. I freaked out. It, like, actually drove me insane. Like, I had, like, actual panic attacks. Like, actually full on. It was bad. It stressed me the hell out. And so I got this flea spray. It was, like, natural flea spray. Didn't work, but, you know, whatever. And I sprayed it everywhere, like, all over. And it was big cedarwood was the big smell that was part of the, because they also used essential oils in this natural flea spray. So they were like, oh yeah, fleas don't like cedarwood, so they're just not gonna like the smell. No, you gotta bomb those. Excuse my language. You gotta bomb them. And so the main thing is cedarwood essential oil. So every time I spray this, I'm like, flash back to the flea epidemic. So I will not be purchasing Autumn Vibes, which I like the name. I love Autumn Vibes, but no. The other stuff, they have moss accord, pink pepper, and cardamom. So those are really interesting. It's probably an interesting perfume, but all I can smell is that flea spray. What else do we have? Bubble bath. So this one, I've heard I saw in like some TikTok that was like, this is the perfume that gets me the most compliments whenever I go out. It's bubble bath perfume. And honestly, I really like this one. Soap Bubbles Accord. Okay. I guess I smell that. It does kind of smell soapy. Coconut Milk Accord, Rose Super Essence, and White Musks. That makes sense. It smells really good. I don't think I'd buy the full one, but I wouldn't say no to it. I'd wear it if I got it. Especially, like, maybe, like, I wouldn't want a full one of bubble bath, but, like, I would definitely take a travel size of bubble bath. Let's see, When the Rain Stops. I remember that one actually being really good. Yeah. Oh, bergamot oil is the number one. Pink pepper, Esparta rose petal. Lots of different rose scents. Very interesting. And patchouli bali. Yeah. That's very good. I would also take like a travel size of that. And When the Rain Stops, it smells beautiful. It does smell like when the rain stops. And I forgot to mention this, but what I really like about this collection is it's called Memory Box. And here, it says it on this one. Reproduction of familiar scents and moments from various locations and periods. So, okay, going back to this one, originally flower market. So this is where, this is what they're reproducing. Perhaps Margiela himself went to a flower market, or maybe just the perfumer went to a flower market and they're reproducing it. Provenance and period, Paris, 2011. So that's when I think the flower market was smelled and when they made the perfume. And then, yeah, fragrance description, crisp petal freshness, and then style description, female. So, yeah, interesting. Let's see, one more from here. Jazz, what do I have? Yeah, we'll do Jazz Club. But also I'm interested in this sailing. Oh, I'm kind of interested in them all, guys. I'm so sorry. Jazz club. Yeah, that's a jazz club for sure. It reminds me, I don't know if I was wearing it, because sometimes I wear these based on like where I'm going, but there's one time I went to this like bar down in North Park, and it was like not technically a speakeasy, but like it was like you would walk right by it if you didn't know. Like it just looks like a warehouse, and then you go in and it's like this beautiful Art Deco Great Gatsby vibe. So it has pink pepper. Wow, we're really, lots of places use, or lots of replica uses pink pepper. I want to know what that smells like. Rum Absolute, yes. Vanilla beans and tobacco leaf Absolute. Yeah, definitely. Sorry about these random flashcards, but yeah, I would love a travel size scent of this one. I would wear that a lot. Let's see, do we do Springtime in the Park? Which side did I smell? That one. Okay. It smelled like Walmart for a second. It's not on the thing, it's not on the list. Springtime in the Park. Oh, they changed it. It says they have on a date. I don't have the on a date one, I only have Springtime in the Park. Well, sorry. It's fine. I don't love it. I don't hate it either. It's not as bad as Autumn Vibes. I thought I liked that one more. Maybe it's just right now. Under the lemon tree. Okay, lemon. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Calamansi lime accord. Coriander and cedarwood. Okay, well that makes sense. I can smell the cedarwood now. Because I mixed that one up. I was like, okay, is it lemon tree or is it Autumn Vibes that has the flea scent? Lemon tree definitely has it on the bottom a little bit. But it's definitely strong, like citrus on the top. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not big on citruses. It's fine. I do like the idea of like underneath the lemon tree. So I think that's really interesting. I did Bubble Bath. I did Autumn Vibes, Sailing Day, and then Beach Walk. Okay, this is Sailing Day. Oh yeah, this one's good. Aquatic Accord. Yeah, that's why I was like, it smells like the pool. Like, wow. So interesting how they do these accords. There's also coriander, red seaweed essence, and ambergris. Which that one, isn't that like the whale throw up? Interesting. Very good. It's also perfumey. Like, that smells like a perfume. And then, okay, finally we'll do Beach Walk. Ooh. Bergamot essence. I wonder if that's a typo. Probably not. It's probably a real thing. Ylang Ylang, coconut milk accord, and white musks. Okay, so this one is probably similar to like the milk and the other and the lust. Yeah, interesting. I don't know why that's Beach Walk, but yeah. Okay. There's one that I didn't do By the Fireplace, but the reason is because I have a candle of By the Fireplace, so I'll talk about that when we get to the candle section, which is, okay, perfumes are done. That's all my perfumes. In between perfumes and candles, we're going to take a quick walk down the what else I have section. And so other scents include Rose de Mai. This is a hand cream. Près de Provence. Yeah, I don't know where I got this, but it smells so good. And strong too. Like, Okay, sorry, that came off of here. Okay. It smells good, really strong. I use this a lot, like, if I'm just, like, I don't know, if I need quick, strong smell. I love it. This one I got from a coworker. She had a bunch of these hand creams, and so she gave them all to me, and she was like, yeah, pass them out to the rest of the coworkers. And I forgot to do that, and I also forgot to even take them home. So they were just sitting there. I felt really bad. But I did try this one. Eventually I did do that. Eventually I did pass them out. But this one, okay. It's Soap and Paper Factory Vanilla Fleur. Vanilla, orchid, and sandalwood shea hand cream. It smells so good. Something dropped out. I'm gonna put it on. Which is probably not a good idea because how am I gonna smell the other things? I don't know. It smells really good, but it also smells like foresty. Oh my god, it smells so good. It smells like my grandma's, like my other grandma. Not the one who got me the perfumes, but my grandma's who live in Santa Rosa. Kind of smells like their house. I wonder why. Vanilla, orchid, sandalwood. I'm not sure. Okay. What else do we have that is not a perfume? We have anointing oil. I don't know what this is. It has a little penguin on it. But it's by Mother Maggie's. Curio only. Do not eat or drink. Patchouli. Now, this was a gift because I don't know what anointing oil is. I don't think the person who got it for me knows what anointing oil is. I have to look this up. But, wow, yeah, so you do that. And it's patchouli scent, which I do love patchouli. Patchouli's starting to smell kind of like bathroomy to me. I think it's a popular bathroom scent, but it's a good bathroom scent. I like patchouli, and I like it in other things. So perhaps I'll be anointing things. The reason I don't really use this is because it's like I have crystals, like I could anoint my crystals, but like I don't know. I know some substances don't do well with crystals, so I don't want to risk it. So I don't really use it. Then okay, we have this Lush again. So this is also expired, but this is like, I think it's the rose hand massage thing. I got this sophomore year. Wow. Yeah, so this one's, it's very different from the Imogen rose. I don't know how to describe it. Let me look at that. Let me smell the Imogen rose. I feel like Imogen Rose has strong other scents. I don't know. I'm really bad at describing scents, but this is really good. I keep it around for memories, but honestly, the other perfume has a lot more memories than this. But yeah, I don't use it anymore because it's probably definitely expired, but it's interesting. Then, next, I have Palo Santo. I have like 3 sticks. I love the smell so much, like, but I don't know how to burn it effectively, honestly. Like, I'll burn it and it'll go out pretty soon. I'm honestly not sure. I think maybe you throw it in fire. Honestly, I think it's a little bit more ritualistic and, like, cultural than I knew, so I should do some research on it. But, I can't really smell this one, but I love the smell of Palo Santo, like, so much, and I was first introduced to this when it was the summer after we graduated, senior year of high school, and so things were just looking up for me, and I had this friend, Cece, and I miss Cece so much. Like, she doesn't have social media, and we fell out of contact when I moved away to college, but, like, I really wonder what she's up to now. But anyways, so we would hang out in her car in the parking lot of our empty old school, and, you know, things where we could burn Palo Santo. And she would have it in her car, like in the little airway, the air conditioning thing, and she would burn it, and It smells so good. I loved it. So I got some of my own, and then my evil boss, sorry, I shouldn't say that. my boss that was, I shouldn't have said that. Strike it from the record. Pretend I didn't. Okay, whatever. She gave me a Palo Santo one time, so I still have that one. Okay, next we have incense. So I have 3 things of incense. First we have pure jasmine. Now I got this from like a woo-woo store in Carlsbad. A crystal store, I guess. And I got this one I got these based off of the smell, and also they have, so I have 2 from here. And also they have like a little bit of a line about like what they're for. So this one, pure jasmine, is for spiritual love, dream, friendship, and lunar magic. So yeah, it's jasmine symbols purity. Interesting. Tranquility, and help people feel more grounded. Let me smell it. Sorry, some like powder went up my nose. It's not good. But yeah, strong jasmine scent. Really good. I would burn this when, like, before I would go to something alone, I would burn this, and to get into spiritual love and friendship. So yeah, I really like this smell a lot. And then the other one I got from that place is Persian Rose, and this one is for passion, sensuality, inspiration, and love. So, yeah, Rose Persance. No, yeah, Persian Rose. Beautiful, very rose. I just love rose scents, so yeah, I like this one. This one I burn when I'm more like looking for inspiration, and like if I'm gonna be like home alone and I want to do like a project or something, I'll burn this one. And then finally, I have Nag Champra. I got this one from the freaking vape store. I went there with my boyfriend because he used to vape. He's like quitting, but he just got one again, so I don't know if he's still quitting. But yeah, he told me that he really likes the smell of Nag Champa. And I think what he was saying though is like he associates it with his past a lot, not that he really likes it, because I got it for him and he was like, oh. But I think like he can't have, so he's in the military, so he can't burn incense on base, I think. I don't know. But yeah, so I've just kept it here. I don't burn it a lot, but this is like classic incense. Yeah. This one also says Satya. I think Satya is like not a brand. So as far as this goes, Satya's, I don't think that's the brand. But yeah, it smells really good. Yeah, classic incense. Okay, I think, yeah, that is all of the little extras I have. There's one thing I wanted to share, but I couldn't find it, is like, I have this lip gloss. It was the first ever lip gloss I got, and I was probably like 8 years old. I, of course, don't use it anymore. That would be highly dangerous, probably. But it was like, maybe it was from Claire's, I'm not sure, but it was Coca-Cola flavored. And it was like brown and sparkly, and it smelled exactly like Coca-Cola, and it was so good, and I loved it. And I keep it around because I didn't use it all, so sometimes I'll just smell it and I'll be like, wow, that smells like Coca-Cola. It's like, it has like the carbonation and the scent and everything. It's crazy. But yeah, I don't have that, so I don't have it to share. But okay, we're gonna go candles now. Now, I recently just got into candles, and I like burning them. I like to meditate with them. That's it. I like to burn a candle when I'm cleaning. This is my cleaning candle, but it's also not just cleaning. I don't know. It's the PF Candle Company. I think this is like well known. They're not super expensive, but they're also not like super cheap either. Well, I don't know. I think this one's like $24, 7.2 ounces. How many ounces? Yeah, so this is $24. So honestly, not expensive, but they're high quality. They're really nice. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Number 21, Golden Coast Soy Candle. Now, this one I was gifted from a family I used to babysit for, and I used to teach their kids swim lessons, and we just got along so well. Actually, this art right here, this little square thing, that was made by the same kid when he was like 5 years old. I love it. I keep it. And so they gave me this when I was moving down here to San Diego, so out of Santa Cruz. I babysat for them in Santa Cruz when I went to college, so the details. Big Sur magic. So true. Big Sur is like right next to Santa Cruz. Well, close-ish. Wild sage baking in the sun, the rumble of waves and rocks. So I think this is really cool, and honestly really sweet that they got me one to like remind me of home. And so it has, oh yeah, I was taught to smell the lid, but now I'm smelling the hand cream. Anyways, it has eucalyptus, sea salt, air, lime as the top notes. Yes. White lavender and sage as the middle notes, and then redwood. Redwoods remind me of home. Fir and Palo Santo as the bottom notes, the base notes. I love this one. I burn it when I'm cleaning. It gives a really clean scent, like not like classically clean, but like just like maybe it's the lime in it that makes it very like I'm cleaning, but also kind of like a spiritual, like a beautiful smell. So I really like this one. I'm about like almost halfway done with it. I don't know. I'm very nostalgic, so I don't like using things all the way because I want to keep it around. I mean, obviously, I want to keep things around so I can smell them later and like reminisce. But okay, so these two candles, I just got these two from Joann's was going out of business. These were $4. I was like, well, I need candles. And I also liked their names, Confidence and Opportunity. I was like, yeah, I need those things. And so I burn them based on like what I want. Like I use them when I'm meditating or when I'm doing like yoga. Rarely. It's actually Pilates. I do Pilates more. But yeah. Or when I'm writing music, I'll also burn them. So yeah, we have Opportunity. They have interesting little blurbs. A spring storm that led to a shared awning and the start of something amazing. Not really the opportunity I'm looking for. I'm looking for maybe like, can I please have a job that I like that kind of opportunity. But yeah, let me see. I'm not like, the smell is like fine. They just smell like candles. They're not like super good. I mean, I smelled them before getting them. I was like, let me choose based on, let me get something I like. I didn't just blindly get them. So let's see. The scent notes are citrus, herbal, citron, and musk. So yeah. I think I smell those. I don't know. My nose is pretty not great. Okay, and then we have Confidence. This blurb, I didn't read this for a long time. I didn't actually get it. A sparkling cocktail served on the deck where old friends meet to gossip and one brave soul dances. Like, I guess I want that confidence, but again, I was thinking more like, okay, confidence to go after my dreams, confidence to be like, oh yeah, I'll help you with this, oh yeah, do you want a videographer, or do you want, because that's what I'm doing, is I'm pursuing videography. The scent notes are pear, ginger, and nectarine, so yeah, these are a lot, oh yeah, for sure. These are really fruity candles, and I'm not as big on the fruit scents. This one actually reminds me of my grandma's home, the perfume Grandma Cheryl. It smells like her home. Pear, ginger, and nectarine, interesting. But yeah, I'm not like, I don't know, I wouldn't go after the fruit scents myself. They're not my absolute favorite, but they're not bad. And I like those. Like, I like them, I burn them a lot. And I also don't feel like bad burning them. Like, that's what I like about a candle, that I'm not like, attached to is because I'm like, yeah, I can burn it however much I want. Next, we have, okay, this is a desert amber candle, and look, it says my name. How cute. So this one, actually, one of my old coworkers gave this as a going away present when she was quitting. She has a business where she like makes vinyl stickers for like mirrors and candles and stuff. It's super cute. And so she got all of us little candles. It's very sweet. So this is Desert Amber Luxury Scented Candle. I looked it up, and so these ones are from Target. And it doesn't have exactly like, it doesn't say these are the scent notes, but I found some stuff online. I'm seeing Amber Gourmand scent, honeyed amber, and sandalwood, which is interesting. I'm also seeing rose, amber, desert ode, I don't know. But it's really good. I didn't smell it for a long time, I just didn't get around to it, and when she gave it to me, I wasn't as into candles, but like, it smells so good. I really love it. And apparently there's bigger versions. People really love the bigger versions. They're like really good for lasting. Like the bigger ones last 48 hours. So yeah, I really like this one a lot. I use it more for like songwriting, I guess. This is when I want things to be more spiritual than just like confidence, opportunity. Like this, I will burn that. And then, okay, we have this one. I don't know how I got this one, and I'm not super into it. It's not special. No offense to however I got it. I think it was a gift. It's sweet sugared lemon, and it has lemon, lime, and sugarcane, which, yeah, it's sugared lemon for sure. And again, I'm not really into like the lemon scent, so I'm like, okay, you know, like it's whatever. The dust went in my eyes. Oh my god, bad idea. Well, I got its revenge. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said those mean things about it. Let's see. Yeah, okay, we're getting towards the end. So then I have this. So this is actually from a Fallbrook Winery, 33 degrees north is what it's called. And no, it's called Gracie Hill Vineyard. I don't know. But they have these candles made from their wine bottles. So actually, okay, I think this is their wine. Fallbrook, 33 degree north. It's 2020 South Coast Malbec. And yeah, so I went to this winery with my dad, because my dad's in the wine industry up in Napa Valley. And so when he came down here to visit for Christmas, we all went to a winery and did some wine tasting, and it was awesome. It was so fun. And they had these candles, and they smelled so good. And I think 33 degree north is the name of it. I don't know. Oh my god, it smells so good. Okay. So this one is actually scented with apples and maple bourbon. And so I said that I didn't really like fruit scents, but this one's really good. I really like it because it reminds me of the like fall time. And I honestly am a big pumpkin girl, you know, cinnamon. I like those smells. So I got this one, and I think my dad bought it for me. He was so nice, and he got it as a gift because I think it was like $35, and I was like, I don't know if I can spend $35 on a candle. So, but he got it for me as a gift, and it was so sweet. And I haven't burned it very much yet because I really want to save it for fall this year. Like, I want to get that fall scent going and start like burning this instead of the other ones as much, and like have this be my like fall 2025 scent. Is the Fallbrook 33 degrees north. And it also, how cute, it comes with matches. Like, that's adorable. I'm not going to use them because I'm terrified of matches, but I think it's cute. Okay. Finally. Are you guys surprised? More replica items. More Maison Margiela items. So, I got this for Christmas from my grandmas, the ones in Santa Rosa, Grandma Robin and Grandma Betsy. And it comes with 3 candles. And now, a few of these scents we've been over before. And we might go over them again. So there's 3 candles, 3 rooms. Okay, so they're supposed to be in different rooms. They're kind of small, honestly, so I don't burn them a lot because, as I said, I want to save them. So we have by the fireplace. This is the one I hadn't talked about. I also have this in the perfume in the Discovery set. So the provenance and period, Chamonix, 1971. Fragrance description, burning wood and chestnut. Style description, memory, and a candle. And so this one is actually compared to the Milk Plus perfume, which I see that there's kind of what do you call it? I don't want to get the word right. Wrong. I want to get the word right. What is it? Maybe it's the chestnut? I don't know. They don't have the actual anything in common. But so online it says this is red berries, clove oil, chestnut accord, and cashmere. But yeah, it's definitely smoky, like, because it's a fireplace. It smells good. Then we have bubble bath. No, this is lazy Sunday morning. Then we have bubble bath. Again, we talked about this. There's soap bubbles. This one's really good. I should burn this when I like taking a bath. I don't actually take baths, but yeah, I don't know. It's about this far down. It's really good. Again, these ones burn pretty fast. They don't last very long. Does it have the burn time on it? No. Okay, love the bubble bath. This one is my favorite. Lazy Sunday morning. It's very like linen-y. Yeah, okay, fragrance description, soft skin, and bed linen. I really like linen scents, I think. Oh my god, it's beautiful. So the Providence and Period, Florence, 2003. Not that that means anything to me. Oh, it smells so good. This is my favorite. Yeah, I want this as the perfume. And as you can see, I've barely burned it because I want to keep it around so much. And these candles are pretty expensive. So, because again, this is a designer brand. This is Maison Margiela. But yeah, so these are my scents. Excuse me while I do this. Okay, doesn't matter. These are my scent goods. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that maybe you are inspired to smell more things. I know I am, and maybe you're inspired to make a video like this of your own going through your perfumes. I would love to watch it. The song I'm playing in the back is Aphex Twin, number 19. It's the same one as Ethel Cain. Beautiful. I got addicted to it again after watching Ethel's video. So, anyways, yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to watch your video. Bye.